What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi and welcome back to Courtside Financial. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos, and also make sure you hit that like button because it really does go a long way in helping out the channel. When you open up your new brokerage account, you'll receive 2 free stocks. All new US investors will receive 4 total free stocks, including those 2 free stocks valued up to $3,700 when they make a deposit of $100. And lastly, cryptocurrency is now available on WeBull, so you can trade cryptocurrency with 0 commissions. So today we're going to be talking about Avnet, ticker symbol AVT. It's currently the weekend, Saturday, so the market's closed, but the stock is trading at $33.87, up 1.04% as of Friday. So I actually posted about this stock in the Discord and on the Courtside Financial Instagram a while ago. I'm a long-term investor, but in my opinion, sometimes it's good to incorporate charts into your approach. So the stock broke through my resistance line right under the 20-day moving average, so I'm going to call that the first level of support for now at $33.50. The next major level of support for me is going to be the 50-day moving average at $32.59. So anyways, I said I'm invested in Avnet for the long term. So I should probably talk about the fundamentals and what Avnet actually is. So on their investor presentation, it says Avnet is a global technology solutions provider with an extensive ecosystem delivering design, product, marketing, and supply chain expertise for customers at every stage of the product lifecycle. Avnet supplies electronic components to over 140 different countries. They stock inventory, ship components to customers. They provide a one-stop shop for customers' procurement staff. They give customers inventory/receivables financing. And aside from distribution, they offer design, product marketing, and supply chain expertise to make it simpler and faster to bring products to market. So it can be a lot to understand, but simply put, Avnet is a company that lowers the cost of technology. The company has 2 major operating groups. Majority of their business comes from the electronic components side of things, and this part of the business is a lot more broad. So to explain it, Avnet handles the distribution of components that IT companies manufacture: semiconductors, interconnected passive and electromechanical devices, and integrated components and solutions. They supply those to OEMs or original equipment manufacturers. So I'll say it again, for the most part, they're serving as a middleman in the IT space, reducing cost for their partners. On the other side of things, Avnet acquired Premier Farnell in 2016. The acquisition made sense because Avnet doesn't only serve as a middleman, they also have an end-to-end ecosystem. So I'll talk about that really quickly. You could come to Avnet with just an idea, and they could design it, source it, make it, and deliver it. And lastly, of course, help maintain it. So going back to Farnell, under product marketing and sales, it says electronic components and MRO. MRO is maintenance, repair, and operation. So that's the last step in the product life cycle. Avnet is also making their footprint in cloud computing. They're able to derive data from a company's product and ingest the information into the cloud. Doing so creates valuable analytical business insights. So one of the reasons that I like Avnet is because their business is pretty diversified. They're not only diversified in the products and services they offer, but they're also diversified across different regions. One thing that I do want to see from Avnet is them really innovating and having a lot more success outside of the core business, which is doing really well. But now that we know a little bit about Avnet, let's look at the numbers. This year, Avnet paid a quarterly dividend of 84 cents per share, which comes to about 21 cents per quarter. So as I mentioned before, the share price is currently $33.87. Back in April 2019, the stock was $48. Avnet was affected by the pandemic, but the increase in cash flow makes me feel like they're getting back on track and turning things around. And earlier this year, they did say that the supply chain was disrupted by the pandemic. But anyhow, positive cash flow for 7 quarters straight. So their books run on a different time frame. It's not uncommon. Companies like CrowdStrike, we're talking about 2022. So for their most recent earnings, we're talking about Q4 2020, and their next earnings will be Q1 2021. As of their most recent earnings report, they've got $477 million in cash, $1.4 billion in debt, and usually or optimally the net debt ratio would be between 0.1 and 1. So their net debt ratio of 2.1 is high generally speaking, but I'm not too concerned, and here's why. The company paid down $300 million worth of debt this quarter. and cash flow has not only increased, but it's been consecutive for the last 7 quarters. The company is expected to grow 42% next year. From a valuation standpoint, they have a price to sales ratio of 1.19 and a price to book ratio of 0.89. So this stock to me looks like good value with a decent dividend. Their price to sales ratios are between 1 and 2, but anything below 1 is considered excellent. I did a video in my earlier days on this channel of how you can quickly value a stock. If you haven't seen that before, you should check it out. And the price to book ratio is right around the industry average. So overall, I think this is a good value stock. They've got exposure to a lot of technology. I'm long on the company. I want to know what you guys think about Avnet. Leave me a comment down below. That's going to be it for this video. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll link the free Discord in the description. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.